Well, hello guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you for coming back. Hope you all are doing really good. Well, if there's one thing that I'm really missing during because of this quarantine, it's football. Not only playing it but even watching it, because for all the football fans out there, week in week out football is what they really miss right now. Now, everyone who watches football watches it because of a club that they associate themselves with, because of the players, because of the team, because of the rich history that it has, and everyone has a favorite club. My favorite club, it's Arsenal. A club that has a rich history, but in the present, it has not hit those heights that it has before. But still, I support it. And why I support it? Well, you'll have to check out the whole video to find it out. Now, guys, before I get into why I became an Arsenal fan, I would like to show you guys and try to make you guys understand that how a normal person becomes a particular club's fan. Now, there are two types of football fans. Number one, those who live in a football playing nation and because of which they start following a certain club. So their choice of favorite club is determined by the location that they live in. For example, a person living in the South London would be supporting a South London club, and that's how easy it is for them to determine what club to choose from. But for fans who do not live in such footballing nations like Pakistan, how do we decide which club to support? So I asked my friends to understand why they support a certain club. So let's see.
I support Real Madrid because all of my cousins support the club too, and well, it's been a thing since the start. And I'm also a huge Ronaldo fan. So,
Bro, United को सबसे पहली बात तो Alex Ferguson. The main reason support United is because like when I started watching football in 2006 or 7 का season था Premier League का, the crazy था United के लिए, especially since Ronaldo अपनी उस वक्त peak form पे था. Like really gave me the feel where it made me love football. So that's why I've been a United supporter since like 2006-7. मजा आता था when our players used to play with the feelings of the Arsenal fan.
You'll often see people supporting a Premier League or La Liga team, but Bundesliga? Why?
आई गेस ग्रेड 7 या 8 की बात है. मैंने अपने प्ले स्टेशन पे पहली दफ़ा फीफा का कोई गेम खेला था. मैं बायर्न म्यूनिख के साथ खेलता था एंड आई स्टार्टेड वाचिंग मैचेस एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. बुंडेसलीगा देखी, वॉच्ड देयर राइवलरी विद डॉर्टमंड and उस club की जो generally history थी, I found it really fascinating. I like the way the players would engage in a proper and beautiful team play. Robbery वाला duo था. Neuer used to make amazing saves. So that is my story of how I got to become a football fan and a Bayern fan most importantly.
It's pretty clear that a person would be attracted to big clubs who are winning on regular basis, who have rich histories and are continuing those legacies like United, Madrid, Barca. But why would someone support Arsenal? I asked an Arsenal fan, so let's check what he's got to say.
I've been supporting Arsenal since I was 9 years old. It was during 2010, 2011 when I used to live in Kuwait. We had this neighbor, he was an Egyptian and he loved football. I asked us to play with him. And once he came and once he wore this Arsenal kit with Van Persie on it, Van Persie and the number 10. And the way he used to play football, he actually made me love football. He actually made me want to play football and support Arsenal because the dude who I admired playing amazing football used to wear this Arsenal shirt. The Champions League nights when we used to be in the Champions League, it was amazing. My bedtime used to be at like around 9. I used to wait for the first half to get over so my parents were asleep. As soon as they were asleep, boom, I used to just get out of my room and watch the match. So yeah, I've been in love with Arsenal forever, and I'm always gonna love the club. And yeah, so that's my story.
The next boy was a Real Madrid fan, but when Ronaldo left for Juve, he started supporting Arsenal because that was his second favorite club and he liked their style of play, and he did this just to be funny.
I support Arsenal because they play beautiful football. I'm a die-hard Arsenal fan.
Now guys, you heard all of these people's stories and how they became a particular club's fan, and all of them had two common points. One, that them choosing a certain club was determined by a social circle that they were in, their friends or their neighbors. And the second common point is that they would be attracted to a certain player or to a certain team when they started watching football, so that club or that player achieved something because of which they started supporting that team. My story, it doesn't has these two common points. So how did I become an Arsenal fan? To figure that out, you'll have to go with me to the year 2007. Let's go. Year 2007. And this keychain and wristband decided my favorite club. Now you guys might be thinking, wait Hamza. So you're trying to say that you're an Arsenal fan because of some merchandise? Even this merchandise has a story. What is that? I'll tell you. So in year 2007, when I was 5 years old, my parents decided to play a game with me and my siblings, and that was that they asked us to sleep on time, and if we would sleep on time, they would be giving us gifts. Yeah, gifts. Well, that was the most attractive thing when I was 5 years old. So yeah, makes sense. They went out, they secretly bought those gifts for us, and they weren't telling us, they were hiding it, and that just created a lot of anxiety. And then in the morning when we woke up, so I found these under my pillow, and I saw them and I was like, whoa, wow, a keychain, a band, this is amazing. And then I asked my dad that, what is this? Like, what is written here? What is Arsenal? So he told me that it's a very big football club in England. So that day, despite knowing anything about the players, anything about the history, I became an Arsenal fan. And then I started watching football. And what followed was a series of ups and downs. But still, I stick to the club, tend to Bayern Munich, against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Every other season, just reaching that top 4 position. But still, I was supporting this team. Wherever I would be going, I would be having something related to Arsenal, either on my shirt, my bags, everything, caps. A lot of Arsenal players inspired me. You talk about Robin van Persie, Fabregas, then Cazorla, then Ozil, then Sanchez. These all are my all-time favorite players. The best way to measure my relationship with this club, it would be that I've never been attracted to Serie A, Italian league, football league. Not even the Cristiano Ronaldo attracted me to Serie A, but Aaron Ramsey, a player who played for Arsenal for years, when he moved to Serie A, I started following Serie A religiously. I started watching Juve matches. I would be waiting to see Ramsey's name on the team sheet when he would score a goal, assist a goal, pass a good ball. I would be so happy. I would start having a feeling as if a friend of mine is playing, and he's getting those successful passes, those successful goals, and he's finding success in a new place, and that would make me happy. And the funny part is that I've never even seen Ramsey, never even talked to him, but still I have that affection for him because I saw him growing as a player. I've seen him since I was young, and that really shows how much this club means to me. That's my story of how I became an Arsenal fan, and this story just shows how small things can have such a big impact on your life. I mean, a small game played by my parents with me and my siblings 13 years ago, I'm still carrying it with me even after so many years. Hope you guys like this video, and if you want to share your story of how you became a fan of a certain club or country, then do mention it out in the comments. And hope you like this video. This video is really close to me. I really enjoyed making this, and thank you to all my friends who helped me out making this video. And that's all. Allah Hafiz. Hamza Sharik out.
बता इसे बता, मुझे गुस्सा आता है तो क्या होता है, बता इसे।
मेरी एक टांग नकली है, मैं हॉकी का बहुत बड़ा खिलाड़ी था। एक दिन उदय भाई को मेरी किसी बात पर गुस्सा आ गया तो मेरी हॉकी स्टिक से मेरी टांग के 4 टुकड़े कर दिए, लेकिन दिल के बहुत अच्छे हैं। फौरन हॉस्पिटल लेके गए, ऑपरेशन करवाया, नई टांग लगवा दी, ये स्टिक दी, थोड़ा खर्चा दिया और
बस हो गया।